Hey there! If you've ever played Akuma or fought against him in any classic fighting game, you must have realized he doesn't speak much, he mostly grunts. But sometimes he does say something, and in this video we're gonna learn everything he says in some classic fighting games, like the Street Fighter Alpha series and the Versus series. Everything Akuma says is in Japanese, okay? Okay! Let's start by checking one of Akuma's most favorite words. He can say it after we choose him, or after performing a Raging Demon, or after winning a round, depending on the game. He says shoshi, shoshi. And shoshi means ridiculous. He's mocking the opponent. Shoshi, ridiculous. Another word Akuma says a lot before the round starts or right before performing a super move is this.
Plate. Spikes. Tingling.
Missats. Missats. And Missats means annihilation. Now when Akuma taunts, he usually grunts. But in Street Fighter 3 and SVC Chaos, he says Mitch, 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 Mitch. And this simply means destruction. And by the way, this kanji here for Mitch appears coming out from his back in Street Fighter 3 in the form of energy. And in some of the Versus series fighting games, when we change characters and Akuma leaves the battle, he says shoshi. Shoshi, yes! We already know that this means ridiculous, but in Marvel vs. Capcom 2, when we change characters and Akuma enters the battle, he says this. He says Iza. 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 And this word has lots of different meanings, like well, to start a conversation, or look, but here it means come. I'm ready. It's an archaic word. But in Marvel Superheroes vs Street Fighter and also in Marvel vs Capcom 2, when Akuma calls his partner to assist him, he says koi, koi, koi. This literally means come, but it's a more common word. Regarding Akuma's special moves, he has this aerial fireball. And in Street Fighter 3 and SVC Chaos, he says this. Gozanku. 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 This kanji here, go, means powerful. Zan means skill using a blade. It has a very specific meaning. In other words, slash someone. And ku means either sky or air. So Gozanku means powerful slashing air. Now let's talk about Akuma's super moves. He has a stronger version of this aerial fireball. And in Street Fighter 3 he also says Gozanku, but he says something before. We already know, he says Missats. So it's Missats Gozanku. Missats Gozanku. Annihilation, powerful slashing air. But in Marvel vs Street Fighter and Marvel vs Capcom 2, he says something different. Tenma. 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 Ten means heaven and ma means demon. So Tenma literally means heaven demon. But Tenma is also the name of the demon king from the 6th heaven in Buddhism. But now comes the plot twist. The full name of this super move Akuma performs in the air is Tenma Gozanku. But he never says it all. Depending on the game, he either says Tenma or Gozanku. The complete name, Tenma Gozanku, means Heaven Demon's Powerful Slashing Air. We've already seen that after performing a Raging Demon, Akuma says shoshi, depending on the game. But in Capcom vs SNK 2, he says something as soon as he grabs the opponent. He says Usero, and after beating the opponent, shoshi. And Usero means get lost, so he says get lost, ridiculous.
Dude, stop, let me go.
Now let's talk about Akuma's winning quotes. In Street Fighter 3, Akuma also says Usero after winning a round.
You win. Usero win.
Get lost. And also in Street Fighter 3 and Capcom vs SNK 2, he can say this.
You win.
Haji to shire. Haji to shire. Haji means shame. To is a connection particle. It's connecting shame to the next word, which is shire, meaning no. So literally, Haji to shire means no shame. But the equivalent in English would be shame on you or what a shame. Now specifically in Marvel Superheroes vs Street Fighter, we have a winning message screen. And on this screen, Akuma says something different. Nushi no chikara mikitta. Nushi no chikara mikitta. Nush means you, but in an archaic way. No here is a relation particle. It's relating nush with the next word. Chikara means strength. Nush no chikara, your strength. Mikitta means I perceived, I foresaw. Nush no chikara mikitta.
Nushi no chikara mikitta.
I foresaw your strength. Now when Akuma is defeated in Street Fighter 3 and SDVC Chaos, he also says something. He says Fukaku. Fukaku.
Fukaku.
And Fukaku means failure. We can adapt this to I failed.
Big nose? Who you calling Big Nose?
Now tell me, did you know Akuma spoke that much in these classic fighting games? Tell me in the comments below. Take care and see ya!